Hi, so I'm really sorry I can't be there in person. I should be online and I will be presenting an extended version of this talk, session 5 this afternoon in the Plaza Terrace room from 4 o'clock, if you want to hear more. I'm talking about a particular case study from 15 years of experience at GigaScience Press. I just finished last month, but this work basically relates to what I've been doing for the last decade and a half. And GigaScience Press has been focused on publishing data and various different research objects. We have had a associated repository and curators assisting with all of this process. So it's a quite broad case study because it involves repositories and journals. So from the journal perspective, GigaScience launched in 2012, publishing initially data and software and moving to other research objects. We were the first journal to publish data papers in the biological and biomedical sciences. And we did this with a data team on hand to kind of do data publishing as a service. We also growingly published more and more software over the years, following the same approach, right? Citing the software in the references and taking snapshots of the code as well, so it can't be deleted from GitHub, for example. And over time, more and more computational workflows as well. We had different ways of handling this. In the end, we focused on using Workflow Hub, which handily archives everything, gives it citable DOIs, and even allows export of RO crate objects. But over more recent years, we've seen a growing amount of machine learning research. Not just GigaScience, everybody, you just look at the kind of rise of this type of research. But GigaScience as well has seen more and more of our papers using machine learning and blurring the lines between, data and software, because it includes, both of these together. And so there's been big challenges with this because, with the focus on reproducibility, these things are kind of black boxes, and quite difficult to kind of tease apart the different key components. And so we looked around at how we could tackle these more scientifically, and looking at machine learning standards, we decided to try out DOME, which came from the Elixir Machine Learning Group. DOME standing for Data Optimization, Model, and Evaluation, being non kind of field specific, being very general, and including importantly some useful tools, a data stewardship wizard, and a registry, which made its use a lot easier. So we use the general guidelines in the editorial assessment process, looking at submissions to see if they follow DOME or at least are DOMEable. Um, if it seems domeable, then we would follow a workflow where we would send the authors the data stewardship wizard, get them to fill all of these DOME details into it, send it to peer review, let the peer reviewers use these annotations as well. And if it passes peer review, the annotations get moved into and curated into the DOME registry. This gets a persistent identifier, which is cited in the paper, and future readers can basically find them. And so to look at the end product, in the data availability section, we would cite the DOME registry, PID, people can kind of find it there, and also from the GigDB database entry. This then links to the DOME registry entry. It gives it a nice score on its dominess. And you can find all the individual components, the training data, and the details on the optimization, the models, and like from there. These are the particular parts that readers want to look at. And so we've had about 50 of these in the DOME registry now. There's a preprint available if you want to see more details on how this has worked. And as I say, I'm presenting more on this afternoon. So maybe see some of you there. Thank you.